Welcome back, students. So our next topic is reflection of light. So reflection of light means when light falls on a polished smooth surface, the light will bounce back. The light will bounce back. Just like when you throw a ball to a wall, the ball will bounce back. Isn't it? When you throw a ball to a wall, the ball will bounce back. In the same way, when light falls on a highly polished smooth surface, the light will be bounce back. That is known as reflection of light. That is the bouncing back of light from a highly polished surface is known as reflection of light. The bouncing back of light from a highly polished smooth surface, that is known as reflection of light. So, maybe in your textbook the definition may be written in another way. The sending back of light from a surface is known as reflection of light. That is also the same thing. The sending back of light from a surface is known as reflection of light, or the bouncing back of light from a highly polished smooth surface, that is known as reflection of light. That is the first definition given here. The process of sending back of light ray that falls on a surface of an object is called reflection. The objects having shiny or polished surface reflect more light compared to the objects having dull or unpolished surface. If the surface of an object is very polished one, then it will reflect more light. It will reflect more light. Okay. Suppose you have to consider a plane mirror. Mirrors will reflect the light. Metal surface will reflect the light. Water sometimes will reflect the light. So, a polished smooth surface will reflect more light than a dull or unpolished surface. Here, silver metal is the best reflector of light. That's why mirrors are made by depositing a thin layer of silver on one side of the plane mirror, and a silver coating is protected by a red paint or a blue paint. Normal our window glass, that's a glass sheet. Light will pass through it. It's a transparent material. The same thing we can convert it into a mirror by coating it with a silver. By coating it one side with a silver, then it will reflect the light. And that silver is protected with the help of a orange color paint or red or blue color paint. Okay. So, silver is the best reflector of light. So, I will show draw a diagram here. Normally, a plane mirror, if the surface of a mirror is flat one, straight one, then it is known as a plane mirror. The reflecting surface is a flat one, that is known as a plane mirror. So, this portion will not reflect the light. This shaded portion will not reflect the light. Only this portion will reflect the light. This portion will reflect the light. This portion will not reflect the light. Now, light incident on this mirror. In this way, the light will incident on this mirror. In this way, the light will incident on this mirror. What will happen when light incident on this mirror? It will be bounce back, or the mirror will send it back. Okay. Just like when you throw a ball to a wall, the ball will bounce back. In the same way, the light will get reflected back. Reflected back. Okay. So, this one is a light ray falling on this mirror. This is the direction of the light ray falling on the mirror, and this is the direction of the light ray away reflected light ray from the mirror. What about these two directions are same? No. There is a change in the direction of the light ray. There is a change in the direction of the light ray. So, actually mirrors will reflect the light, at the same time they will change the direction of the light ray also. A mirror will change the direction of the light ray also. Okay, that is known as reflection of light. So, bouncing back of light from a highly polished smooth surface is known as reflection of light. Silver is a burst reflector of light. Smooth surface will reflect more light than rough surface. Then plain mirror whose reflecting surface is flat one, then it is known as a plain mirror. So, the plain mirror or the mirror will change the direction of the light ray that falls on it. A mirror will change the direction of the light ray that falls on it, means actually reflection will takes place. A mirror will reflect the light. Then a mirror whose reflecting surface is flat is known as a plain mirror. A mirror can change the direction of the light ray falls on it. Here this one is a plain mirror. This one is a plain mirror. Here you can see the light ray. This is the light ray that falls on this mirror, and that light ray will be reflected back. Okay. Then how do we see things? This is our natural source of light, sun. So, when sunlight falls on this object, it will be reflected back to our eyes. When sunlight falls on an object and the reflected light from that object reaches our eyes, then we will see that object. Light from the source of light falls on an object and the reflected light from that object reaches our eyes, then we will see that object. Okay. You have seen the word ambulance written in that vehicle. In which way it is written? It is written in its mirror image form. Why it is written in the mirror image form? The reason is that the driver in the vehicle in front of the ambulance, or the vehicle which is going in front of the ambulance, the driver of that vehicle can see the word written in the same way. He can read it AMBULANCE from its side mirror. From his side mirror, he can read it as ambulance, and he will give way for this ambulance. That is why it is written in the mirror image form. There are certain letters in the English alphabets. Their object and its mirror image appears to be the same thing. But there are certain letters, it is different also. So, just find the letters from the English alphabet whose letters and its mirror image is same. Write it in your notebook. Okay. So, what is reflection of light? Bouncing back of light from a highly polished smooth surface, that is known as reflection of light. The mirror will change the direction of the light ray, at the same time it will reflect the light ray. Why ambulance is written in its mirror image form? The driver of the vehicle going in front of the ambulance can read it correctly through the side mirrors. That person can read it correctly through the side mirrors, and he will give way for the ambulance. That is why it is written in the mirror image form. Okay. Certain letters are there in the English alphabet whose mirror image and the letters are same. Means object and its image, mirror image is same. Object means the letter itself. So, the letters and its mirror image are same. Just find out it and write it in your notebook. Okay. Thank you.